Dionysus, the Roman god of wine and pleasure, is known for his jovial and generous nature. Son of Jupiter, he is considered a protective deity of nature and especially of wine. He is linked to the grapevine, which was seen as a symbol of pleasure and joy. He is also associated with theatrical performances, sacred cult festivities and intoxication. The crops of grapes, figs, and olives are dedicated to Dionysus. Dionysus was thought to bring joy and ecstasy through wine and pleasure. He is often depicted with a crown of ivy and carrying a stylized thyrsus rod. His personality was unpredictable and chaotic, often described as wild and untamed. Faithful followers would go into a trance-like state known as mania, during festivals honoring him. Dionysus was worshipped by Greek and Roman aristocrats, who wore crowns of ivy leaves in his name. He was believed to bring fertility and prosperity to the land, which is why he was worshipped in the form of nature spirit. He was often celebrated with wild dancing, singing and musical performances. The cultivation of grapes and drinking of wine were also rituals regularly performed in his honor. As a god associated with pleasure, Dionysus is often portrayed with a leisurely lifestyle of revelry and luxury. His festivals were filled with revelry and joy, and he was celebrated with great pomp and circumstance. Dionysus was also associated with several festivals, such as the Anthesteria, Dionysia, and Elaphebolaia. The Romans believed that festivals honoring Dionysus would bring good luck and fortune. Worshippers would often prepare wine infused with honey, spices, and herbs as offerings to him. Offerings were also made of perfumed oils, olive oil, barley, and wheat. At the end of the festivals, animals were sacrificed to Dionysus in a ritual known as the hieria. His was also closely associated with fertility, with feasts and offerings meant to honor him as a life-bringing force. It was believed that Dionysus could bring fertility to the soil and help the growth of crops and grains. In many depictions, he is seen in triumphal processions, riding his chariot pulled by tigers or leopards. In myths, Dionysus is the leader of a wild entourage of female revelers, known as Maenads. This entourage often goes into a state of ecstatic frenzy, and Dionysus leads the rapturous ritual,